Welcome to another episode of Faith Walk, and this week I want to come from Philippians 4:13 because I know that many of us quoted it, and many of us, we say we believe it, but our life does not bear the fruit that we believe it. And we quoted that it says, "I can do all things through the Messiah who strengthens me." So if that was the case, if we really believe that we could do all things, then why are we not doing those things that we know that we are called to do, but yet we're afraid to reach? We're afraid to stretch out because we don't really believe that we could do all things. So just imagine if we had that thing embedded in us in a way that made us believe that we really could do all things. No matter what comes, no matter what obstacles I face, I believe that I could overcome it. I believe that I could do all things through the Messiah who strengthens me. So, what I want you to understand is that we quote these things, but yet we don't believe it. Because if we truly believe it, our lives will be totally different. And I want you to start to believe the thing that you say about yourself, and believe those things that you start to speak out of your mouth about concerning yourself, because the words that we speak have power. But yet sometimes we don't fully understand the type of power that these words have. If these things was called to be so, then why are we not living in our full potential? Why are we not seeing the manifestation fold in front of our lives the way that we want to see them, and the way that it should be seen? Because we're not believing the type of things that we say that we believe in. So I want to help you understand that if you could just start to believe that I could really do all things through the Messiah that strengthens me, then my family will look different, my career will look different, the way I walk will look different, the way I talk will look different, my whole life would be different because I believe everything that he said about me. So now therefore, if I believe I could do all things. And what I like about this is that he mentioned himself first. He said, "I can do all things." And sometimes we forget that first we must believe in ourselves in order for us to become who he had called us to be. Oh, but ask Moses. He said they won't believe me. But yet he showed him. He said, "Stretch out your rod," and he turned into a snake. See, then he had to believe first. Because if he didn't believe first, then there would be no reason to part the Red Sea. But then he had the faith to believe it. So I want you to start walking in that type of faith that even when they don't believe it, you know who you are and you know who he called you. So now I have the faith to believe everything he's told me. I have the faith that even when people are watching, I still believe it. And when people don't believe it, I still believe it. So I just want you to walk in that type of faith that you can do all things through the Messiah who strengthens you. And start to walk in that type of faith that whatever comes, I want my faith to determine where I'm headed and not my current situation. That's what I want you to understand. And I want you to walk in faith and don't walk in fear.